G'day everyone, True here with another African Violet video. Today I just wanted to give you a little update on my use of an ultraviolet light to treat powdery mildew symptoms on African violet plants. I've been using this for around 3 weeks now on and off. I started off once every 3 days, but now I've dropped it back to every second day. And I have actually found that the powdery mildew is reducing with the use of the ultraviolet light. However, can I say 100% that is the only reason why the powdery mildew is reducing? And unfortunately I can't, because since I've begun, weather has changed. We're now into spring and we're still getting those hot days, cool nights, but not as extreme temperature changes. So it's very difficult to say. However, there was something else that did happen when using the ultraviolet light that I noticed, and that was that my plants started looking a lot happier and a lot healthier. So I don't know whether the UV light, giving them that extra boost of UV light, has actually pepped them up a little bit. I'm just not sure, but they definitely looked a lot happier with the use of the ultraviolet light every few days. The powdery mildew I still have. It hasn't completely gotten rid of all the powdery mildew. I still have a little bit on a couple of the flowers that I've got. I don't know if you can see, there's a tiny bit, tiny bit still on this flower here, and a couple just on the little stalks of these ones. But it definitely hasn't hurt. I think it's probably helped a little bit. But like most things, there's no research into using ultraviolet lights on African violet, so it's a little bit ultraviolet lights on African violet. So it's a little bit walking into the dark, because I don't know what's the correct amount of time. It's all a little bit of an experiment, but I definitely think it has helped with the powdery mildew problem that I was having. Can I say decisively whether that was the only thing that's worked? No, I can't. But from my point of view, I will use it in future. When I have powdery mildew outbreaks, I will definitely use it, because from my experience, it definitely has reduced the amount of powdery mildew that I had on the plants. And so from that point of view, I think this experiment was really beneficial, not just with the powdery mildew, but I did find with the overall general health of the plants, it seemed to sort of get them a little bit of a boost. So I don't think I would use it all the time on my plants, but I think for an occasional little boost, I think it's definitely been beneficial for my plants. So I just wanted to give you a little update on how it's going, and yeah, I think it was a fun experiment, something fun to do, and was definitely interesting experiment. And I think from my point of view, I think it definitely did help. It hasn't cured the problem, but then perhaps maybe if I used a stronger UV light, or put plants closer to the light, there's a lot of other factors that may have actually, using it may have totally wiped out the powdery mildew. But I think it definitely contributed to helping with the problem that I was having with my powdery mildew problem. But I hope this video helps, and maybe you want to try your own experiments to see, and I'd love to hear how you go, and if you have different ways that you want to use an ultraviolet light on your plants to see if it helps with pests and diseases. I'd be really interested to hear. We can all help each other out when we get problems with our plants, and any advice is really helpful. So thank you for listening, and thank you for watching, and I hope this video is helpful to you.